Hey, welcome. It is week 3 of my core challenge. So we are turning up the intensity and turning up the heat this week. We'll have 3 exercises with 3 different variations in each. So the idea is to really get to a point where you're feeling challenged, but not lose your form. So listen to your body, honor where you are, work hard, get strong. So our first exercise today, you'll be on your back. So lying on your back. And then pressing down into the lower back. You can let your head rest down on the ground, and you're going to take the legs up. And keeping the low back connected, lower your legs down to a working position. So you could feel just the fire turning on. Now, you'll start to flutter kick the legs up and down with precision. You could see if you want a little bit more, you lift your head and you curl your upper body off the mat, but move with precision, up and down. It doesn't have to be a really big motion. The lower the legs, the more intense. That's right. Good. And last one, and rest, hug your knees. So we have flutter kicks. Now we're going to take that same working position and we'll work into scissor kicks. So lifting the legs, bringing them to the working position, head on or off the mat. Then you're going to open the legs and cross the ankles, alternating, squeezing the inner thighs. Keep the legs nice and straight. And keep that lower back pressing down into the ground. So find those scissors, make the movement crisp with precision. And you can try lowering a little. Exactly. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. So here, if you like, just rock your knees from side to side. Good. Our last one in the series is circles. So coming back into that working position, legs on the diagonal, legs stay together, circle the legs to the right, to the right. Doesn't have to be a big circle. Let it come from the core. For 3, 2, 1, and then circle to the left. You should be feeling like you're getting really warm right now. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Our next set of 3 exercises comes from the hollow hold family. So week 1, we did a hollow hold, and we're bringing it back, but we're just going to add a little spice to it. So let's just start off with our basic hollow hold. So from a seated position, hold the back of your thighs and roll down just to the tips of your shoulder blades. So you're curling that trunk up. Now once you're there, extend your right leg and then extend your left leg. Good. Keep that lower back fused to the ground. If there's any strain, the legs are a little higher. Now, you can leave the arms here or take your hands behind your head. Or if you're really feeling it, arms go back. Should feel like you're shaking. Nice. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Now, we take this hollow hold and we're moving it to our side. So it's really like you're going into a banana position. So, coming into your hollow hold, you're going to come onto your right hip and your right shoulder and try to lift the legs. And then with control, roll to your left side, left hip, left shoulder, almost stacking, and then lift the legs. Roll to the right, lift the legs. Roll to the left, lift the legs. I know. So really control it. And go ahead and rest. Now, this last one, you're going to need a lot of space We're rolling from side to side. It is hollow hold. You're rolling all the way onto your belly into a Superman or Superwoman, and then come back to the hollow hold and roll to your other side. So let's begin in hollow hold. Roll to your side, onto your belly, try not to touch the floor. And then again, rolling back, hollow hold. Roll to the other side. I know, it's very hard. So if you need to bring the elbow down into the floor just to make it happen, I want to try to avoid flopping around like a fish out of water. And then we end up back in our hollow hold and rest. Good, we'll come to a seated position. We're going into our last exercise, which is a series of plank poses. Let's begin on our hands in plank. So bringing the wrist under the shoulders, finding that nice long line, crown to heels, pressing the floor forward and down. It's a 3-minute plank. You can always be on your knees. I know, it seems like a long time, but we'll change it up. So go ahead and drop your heels down to the right, take your left arm up. So find your side plank. And remember, you can always modify by bringing that bottom knee down. You're rotating your chest to the sky. You keep your neck long and your breath steady. Good, and now all you'll do is come onto a side plank forearm, other side. So left elbow down, right arm to sky, lifting the hips away from the earth. And there are intensifiers if you want to stack your ankles or if you want to lift that top leg. You see how it is, and then you go for it. Good. Let's take forearm plank, other side. So bringing your right forearm down, left arm to sky. We're almost there. Lifting your hips away, rotating your chest open, keeping your neck long. Take the intensifier if you want. And then we'll come back into forearm plank. So we have 30 seconds in forearm plank here. Almost there. You can always drop the knees if you feel like your lower back is straining, and then come back into it. Good. You're coming onto your left hand. You're taking your right arm to the sky. We are in our side plank. Other side. Home stretch, my friends. Stay strong. You can do it. We release and rest in child's pose. So our 3 exercises this week are our lifted leg variations. You have your flutter kicks, your scissors, and your circles. We moved into hollow hold, our banana, and our Superman variations. And then finally our 3-minute plank side plank. So thank you so much for joining me. We'll have one more week of the challenge, and hopefully you are getting strong with me. Thanks for joining.